Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everything is going wonderful for you at this time. So I just want to say thank you for everyone that's supporting the channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It is certainly helping the channel grow. Your comments are always, meaningful here and welcome. So everybody is welcome here, y'all. Everybody is welcome. So make yourselves at home. Timestamp the readings. Call out a card. Call out a number. Call out anything you'd like to talk about. Vent your situation out. Just be nice and supportive of one another. But the more I've been saying that, the more it's been happening where people are able to feel comfortable to talk and share. Feel free to do so. So for this reading, I am going to see what's going on with your person. I'm going to tap into their energies, see what their current feelings are for you right now, how it is that they feel, how they're feeling about the situation and what they want from you or the situation. So basically, we're going to go ahead and check them out in that sense. I am also going to be pulling some hidden truth oracle messages meant specifically from them to you. And I will also pull romance angel messages, but those are going to be from the angel guides specific for you. And you know it, last but not least, we're going to do some chakra messages for you and see where things are for you towards the end of the reading. So if the reading does not resonate, check your other placements. There could be messages there for you as well. If you're a cross watcher, yes, this reading is about you. So hello, cross watcher. I hope you feel comfortable here. All my readings are designed with positive intentions. I have intentions for every single card I pull. There's always intentions by design meant to give you the messages you need to hear. But if messages upset you, frustrate you, or make you feel like it's too negative, I understand. You can leave the reading, come back for a different one. You're always welcome back. But just don't be thinking like I'm not trying to make things negative, but I am calling out the cards as they are being read. And also my channel is a variety channel, y'all. So there'll be different weekly readings. And as we grow, I'll start doing pick a card and collective readings as well. So, and I am sort of new, so please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share the link out if you want, but also comment. Again, like I said, you're welcome to do so. And that's it. That's all I ask. And thank you for supporting my channel in that way. All right. So let's go ahead and see here what's going on with your person here, Leo, and tap into their energies. And from here on out, this reading will be specific about them. All right. And if your energy does show up, I will let you know. All right. Thank you so much for hearing me out, and let's get started. So their present vibes is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right. This is an Aries energy with some Pisces elements here. We have the Lovers in reverse, number 6. Okay, Lovers in reverse with the Gemini energy. This is for influences around them or in their lives. We also have, the High Priestess for distractions. Could be life, work, family, whatever it is, we'll tap into that. But those are the intentions. What they want at this time is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So 2 queens here showing up in reverse of each other. All right, right underneath each other, I should say. And what's in the way? We have the Page of Swords or Page of Wands in reverse. All right, so their hidden feelings, emotions, things that they don't share with nobody or haven't talked to nobody about or may have not been opened up to you about is a 6 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, and we also have the 3 of Cups in reverse for what might happen next or next steps, or what might not happen, like just basically overall next steps. Okay, I have a sneeze coming through. Excuse me. All right, so and then bottom of the deck we have the 5 of Swords. We're going to set that right next to beautiful Leo tag right there. So let's see. All right, my beautiful Leos, let's get into it. Queen of Wands in the reverse for overall vibes with the 5 of Swords. Somebody here is really stuck. Okay, they're unable to move on. There's an argument that has not been completely resolved itself or had closure about. It doesn't even have to be like an argument. It could be a fight. It could be something where there's confrontations. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This energy is very selfish and jealous. I feel like in their current vibes, they could be in a very jealous place right now or feeling a little like spiteful, but they could also be in a place where they're still manipulating and doing their thing, if that's who they or what they are. And so they may be thinking that they're on to the next thing, ready to move on to the next thing, but unfortunately in the reverse for them, they're really not able to. So, and I only say this because the Five of Swords also presents some challenges here, and change is necessary. There's certainly an unhealthy relationship taking place between you and this person right now, Leo. So just kind of keep that in mind. And for those reasons, the Lovers in reverse shows up. This is a Gemini card. There's a lot of trust issues. Somebody's unable to trust. Somebody's love has been broken, or potentially may have kind of been on the rocks. Maybe there's distractions or other energies that are also interfering here, but somebody's also not being accountable. So somebody here doesn't want to take the responsibility, and I don't feel like they necessarily care about the trust issues. I don't think that you need to worry about trusting them so much, Leo, as much as maybe where their heart is right now could be kind of not in the best of places, or it just feels like you're more invested in them than they are in you. The High Priestess here, I'm not going to read this as a negative. I just feel like this person could be a little oblivious. This is a water energy, Cancer sign for some. And this card for me just kind of comes up as somebody that just has not been able to like upgrade, or, you know, they're distracted by day-to-day stuff. They're distracted by small things, unimportant things, or they're just not necessarily tuned into the love dial up, or just, like being in a relationship and what that means, or what that could, you know, what that could, how far you can go places with this person. They're not like there. They're not in their thinking. They're not there. But I also do feel like for a lot of you, they are probably getting some type of, a spiritual attunement, if you will. This is somebody here, you know, in terms of distractions, this is somebody that could have, you know, been distracted by like listening to other people and not trusting their intuition or their gut. So this could equally just be that. It doesn't have to be too drastic, but for a lot of you, this, again, the person here is just still like spiritually kind of working on spiritual growth, or maybe they're unable to like trust their intuition as much as they should, and now they're realizing that. Okay, but like with the Lovers card, I do feel like, you know, there's some type of a disharmony. Like even if you guys are still together, there's like selfishness or jealousy, or just pettiness is going on. Like a lot of pettiness is what I'm getting. All right, the Queen of Swords is what they want, and it's showing up in the reverse. I feel like this is somebody that you know, maybe realizes that they resist change a lot, because in the reverse it does show that it could resist change, but they also don't want to change. So they are aware in the sense that there's things that they need to fix or do, and they want to, but they're not necessarily acting on it. All right, they're resisting that aspect of taking the right steps. Okay, so they come across very, very defensive here, and I feel like for the most part they really want to communicate and kind of, you know, deal with something here. This is a Libra Virgo energy, but they're in their thinking mind quite a bit. They understand that things are not fair and they want things to be fair, but there's some type of a sabotaging energy. It could be work, it could be a family member, it could be friends, or it could be somebody else trying to distract. But this person isn't necessarily like tuned into them as much, but it is really messing things up for the flow of things. Like if you, like, it almost feels like you and them cannot just have a something that you're building together that's like organic or like real, like from scratch. It just feels like there's a couple of interferences popping in and out here. Okay, so and I don't feel like the interferences are bad people or rogue people, but it could just be, it could be honestly anything. And this person, for those reasons, I feel like they kind of lay the blame on those interferences, and like I feel like they don't want to be responsible or accountable. So then it kind of comes across as though they're being a little not fickle, but a little kind of disingenuous, if you know what I mean. What might happen next here with the Page of Wands, or I'm sorry, what's in the way, their challenges, is the Page of Wands in reverse. Again, I feel like this is a very immature energy in love, or an energy that has not upgraded in areas of like romance, understanding love, like how things work. They could be kind of socially awkward, socially withdrawn. It doesn't have to be negative. It's just that they're in their beginning stages of kind of building a relationship, it feels like. So I feel like that gets in the way because they don't have the answers for everything. But this is somebody that doesn't mind like sharing the truth or revealing something, even though sometimes it may feel like it's a little painful or hurtful. They're genuinely like a good person. All right. But they do come across extremely unreliable. And I feel like their unreliability brings about like a lack of stability, or puts them in a place where they're like unstable because they cannot commit to anything specific. So I feel like that's the biggest challenge, is maybe somebody does not have like a grounded balance or boundaries. And so they kind of go about doing whatever they think is okay to do, and they just do that. Like they're just not being held accountable. And it feels like if you're trying to correct them, especially when it comes to love and romance, then with the Lovers in the reverse, it feels like a valid confirmation. Then you start to kind of like lose them because they're not there yet, whether it's because spiritual growth and ascension is slow, or just it's happening when it's meant to be, or maybe consciously they're not as enthusiastic right now as you might think they should be. Okay, so yeah, maybe there's a little bit of control here coming from you. I don't know, Leo. Six of Pentacles, their true feelings here about you, the situation, what they want. It's in the reverse. Okay, this is a Taurus energy. This is somebody here that I feel like just has a lot of issues that they're going through. This is somebody that could be heavily in debt right now, dealing with problems, and so emotionally they're not as available as you'd like them to be. And I also feel like this is somebody that could be taking advantage of people's good nature. So it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be like they're not taking your money or things like that. But if you're a good natured person, or if they're around good natured people that give them chances and opportunities, and they listen and they keep it passive and simple, I feel like they'd rather stay on that bus and not get off of it. So I don't necessarily feel like it's heavy, strong manipulation in that sense, but it's just, again, it's a form of just kind of maintaining control. They don't want to be, it may feel like they are, you know, to them, maybe it feels like you are being a little controlling, or what happens is just too much, too planned out, or too like committal, and they don't want that much of a commitment. It's just they're not there. All right. So they just, you know, honestly, I feel like they realize here that they lack balance in everything. So they may not, like I said, they may have issues with, like, because it's underneath the Lovers again, and there's like 6 and a 6 here. It's just, I can't ignore the fact that, you know, they just don't have the footing and the grounding and the natural experience to see things grow anytime soon. This is somebody that could be learning about life and work and family and just a little bit of everything going on. So I feel like this person could be like in their, you know, in their phase in life where now it's time for them to figure this part of their life out, and that's what they're living. And then you're also in that picture with them. In terms of, you know, what might happen next, the 3 of Cups in reverse. I didn't necessarily read any of this as a cheating or lying, but there could be distractions for sure, because it's also under the distractions. There could be distractions around. This is somebody, I feel like they know how to say all the right things, to be in the right crowds, to be around the right people, but again, when it comes to like delivering or performing or giving or showing, they don't. And I feel like they overindulge, so they don't mind being isolated. So I feel like for a lot of you, your connection may still be on together, but just things are just kind of driving you crazy here with this person. And if you're separated from this person for any reason right now, like you guys are not talking or whatever, they're isolating. They're not necessarily out there trying to kind of conform to nobody. They don't want to conform. They want to just be in their own space or in their own bubble. That's how I'm getting this reading. So let's go ahead and see here what messages they may have for you. They would like to tell you to pay attention to, focus on, or hear from them. All right, so we have, they want you. So they definitely want you in their life, okay? They regret lying to you. And it says, I wonder if you are happy without me. All right. So let me know in the comments what's going on, and if this reading resonated, or what it is that you think stands out to you, especially what's going on with you here specifically in the comments section. I'd love to hear that. Also, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so. I don't like interrupting the readings when I'm doing tarot, so I don't usually ask. I only ask in the beginning and in the end, so thank you for that. All right, and so your romance angel messages, beautiful Leo, specifically meant for you. We have let go of control issues. You see what I'm saying? If you're here, please tap, let me know. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And we also have, okay, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah, and the holidays are coming up. So if you know me and you know my types of readings, you know what I'm going to ask you next. If you're still here, this is going to let me know you stayed with me till the very end. Go ahead and type the word abundance in the comment section, claiming this reading. All right. And I thank you so much for it and for supporting my channel in this way. And your message is, the world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. All right, my beautiful Leo, these are your messages. Take care.